It's a very good question. This is not something that you should be listening to anyone's answer. This is something you should pause. Even if it takes a day or two, it's okay. Pause for a day, stop this over here. You can go to some other question or go to learning something else. Think of the answer till you get the answer. Don't unpause this video. Okay, guys. Now, we have done a similar question. If you guys remember, one of the questions in one of the exercises. So basically, the person, he or she checked if this number is divisible by two set of numbers and they were done with it. What will be the logic and what are those numbers? So let me check the question again. Teacher asked this particular number if divisible by 2, 4, 8 and 10. So we have Guna checking for divisibility of this by only two of these numbers and then declaring that it was also divisible by all of the others. Okay. What could be the two numbers? We just have to tell what could be the two numbers. And if they're not asked the reason, but the numbers are 8 and 10. Reason. Can you guess the reason? It has to do with number and its factors. For example, 10 has a ten as a number has a factor of 1, 10, 2 and 5. 8 as a number has a factor of 1, 2, 4, 5 and 8. As you can see, 2, 4, 5 is already covered by these two numbers, and so we don't have to check it. So let me explain the logic. As 10 and 8 covers the remaining numbers, that is 2, 4, 5, as they are either 10 or 8's factors by checking the divisibility by with 10 and 8 was able to cover 2, 4 and 5 as well. Again, please understand the logic. If I'm able to divide with 10, I'll surely able to be divide with 2 and 5. If I'm able to divide with 8, I'll surely be able to divide with 2 or 4. But if by chance, say some number is not, right, this is a small note, the other way around, it's not true. Okay. Other way around might not be true. To give an example, say 45 is not divisible by 10, right? But is divisible by 5. Similarly, 12 is not divisible by 10, right? Same thing. But is divisible by 2. So just because some number is not divisible by a particular number does not mean the factors that it is made up of, the numbers which leads to that particular number, doesn't mean that they can't divide. Okay. So other way around need not be true. So be careful of what is the actual direction. Whenever you conclude such things, right? See, this I have experience, so I'm able to tell it without even a second thought. Why? Because I have that experience. What does experience mean? I have that exposure. Means what? Purely it means that I have tried those numbers. I know the logic very clearly because I've tried those numbers. You guys are kids. you might not have tried in your life by now. So it's time for you guys to try with set of examples, even though your teachers might not have told you guys that. Even I would have not told you guys, but it's your duty to try bunch of numbers before you conclude any answer. See, your teacher or your someone who's teaching you might not need that many examples, but you guys need. So it's your duty to always put a lot of examples in front of you, think, and then listen to someone.